And we're live, people. We're live for my second vinyl collection video. Probably be about 4 of these in total, and I'll move on to my CD collection and also sorry, this should have been posted last night. I was having issues charging my phone, so here we are for the second vinyl collection video. Let's start off with Neil Young. It's got some brilliant songs, this vinyl. Everybody knows this is Nowhere vinyl. It's got Cinnamon Girl as an opener. I mean, that as an opener is brilliant. Everyone knows this is Nowhere. Down by the River is just an anthem. It's a classic song. It's brilliant. I really rate this as a vinyl record. It's brilliant. I picked this up from a charity shop. It's Metallica, Enter Sandman. It's got a great sound and crisp sound, this vinyl. It's really nice. It's got a cool picture of them on the back as well. Don't know if this is hard to come by, I'm not too sure, but I paid £5 for it. Metallica Enter Sandman LP. It's got a demo that's pretty cool as well, rough and ragged demo on it. Human League There, I love this record, it's brilliant. It's got some great tracks. I haven't really listened to it in its full, but it's obviously got Don't You Want Me on it. Double-sided. I like the artwork, I like it. It's very 80s, very mass appeal thing. Brilliant. This is something I picked up not that long ago, maybe start of the year, maybe February time. I kind of like it. I mean, there's parts of it I'm not so keen on. It's Ocean Grove. I think what introduced me to this band was a track called Sunny that I really enjoy. Yeah, I would give this a listen if you're a new metal fan. They're kind of like the new wave of new metal at the moment. They're quite a good group. They're Australian. Check them out if you like your Australian bands or your new metal, your things slightly heavied up, a bit glammy. Flip Phone Tap Fantasy by Ocean Grove, not too bad. This is something that is quite interesting. It's Mltd. They're a London band. They formed from all different places in the country. Mltd, good group. Haven't listened to this fully yet, but The West Is Dead is a good track. Loaded's quite a full-on track. It's quite raunchy stuff. I like it. I was a bit disappointed not all the singles that when I saw them in 2017, I think it was, at the Sunflower Lounge in Birmingham. Brilliant little show. But some of the tracks they played live haven't made it onto this. But you know what? Mltd, good group. I'm going to carry on following them. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next. This is just probably up there as one of the best hip-hop albums for me. I'm probably on a par with Good Kid, Mad City, but Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, it's got Snoop Dogg on it, it's got Thundercat on it. It's a really good thing. It's got George Clinton to start the instrumentals, how he mixes jazz. It's a lot better than the more mainstreamy stuff he's done afterwards. So Kendrick Lamar, he's one to watch if you haven't checked him out. I mean, who hasn't checked out Kendrick Lamar yet? I mean, there'll be a few, but he's a pretty top hip hop guy now, isn't he? Yeah, it's got a cool inside. I picked this up from HMV Birmingham. Yeah, it's a really cool. I want to get Good Kid, Mad City on vinyl next. Once I've sorted out my work, I'm going to get Good Kid, Mad City with definite. That's just hands down a classic, modern classic. This is a bit more of a vintage vinyl here. It's Tubular Bells with Mike Oldfield. It's like a kind of instrumental album, and there's some really recognisable music on here. I don't know a great deal about the history of Mike Oldfield, but I know he's an older artist. Shit, that's my alarm going off, you know. I'm going to just go and check that. It's random. Max's music capsule. I had a nap earlier. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you left the video, but if you stayed and stuck with this, you're a true Max's Music Capsule companion, and you'll be here for all the tripods, editing, and everything that comes forth with this video and this YouTube channel. Right, something else that I've loved since I was about 17, I've really got into Rival Schools, great grunge band, Water Scriffles. It's got a nice inside, double LP. I listen to this all the time. It's got a big jam there. Great album. I'd recommend this. Definitely check this out. This album, Rival Schools. It's got a great. They've done about 3 or 4 albums. California band, I think, maybe. I'm not too sure. But Rival Schools, brilliant band. Go check them out. This is a classic, an absolute classic. Yeah, I think it's now 40 years since Ian Curtis has passed away, but Unknown Pleasures is one of my favourite albums. I remember living in Suffolk, absolutely loving this album, being introduced by my dad, and watching endless Joy Division documentaries. And obviously there is a Joy Division film called Control, which I want to watch on my TV soon. But Joy Division, brilliant band. I don't know what my favourite song is on. It's all pretty downbeat, depressing, some might say, but I think there's something euphoric about Joy Division as well. Great band. Post-punk at its best. This is something I picked up not that long ago. It's a good LP. I like Good Tiger. They're a bit of a super group of Gavin Dance and a few other bands, but Grip Shoes has to be one of my favourite songs in this album. Maybe I'd say Grip Shoes is the best, but if you like your stuff a bit heavy with a good melodic element to your music, I'd check out Good Tiger for definitely. This is a classic album. I haven't really listened to it that much yet. It's an oldie from my dad. I need to give it back to my dad, to be honest, but I've got it on CD, so I'm going to definitely delve into Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon soon, because it's one of those if you collect vinyl, I'd say pick this up, because if you got like the first issue of it, it might be quite expensive as well. This is one of my ultimate favourite vinyl records to own. Tom Beck, We Have Sound. Every track on it. If You Want, The Lower the Sun, you know, Nothing But Green Lights is probably my favourite, so it's a bit of a talking head sound to it. But Tom Beck is a brilliant artist, a really top-notch indie rock from the noughties. He hasn't released anything for about 4 or 5 years now, but I'm looking forward to the next release from Tom Beck, definitely. This is quite interesting. I'll show you the vinyl to this one. This is Fat White Family, which I saw on the NME tour a few years ago at Birmingham Institute. But this is like Yellow Piss vinyl. That's what it was actually called. And I think because of the title, it was on reduction, maybe because of that. But you know what? It sounds pretty damn good. It's a good pressing, and Fat White Family, good little punk rock band. They've got changed their sound recently, but Fat White Family, if you like your indie rock, you like your post-pop, something a bit gritty, something a bit real, I'll check out Fat White Family. Getting towards the end of the collection now. This is like a band I've seen twice that I really want to follow them around more. Black Midi, excellent band. I joined the Facebook group ages ago. Can't remember what the Facebook group's called, but I've got another EP from Black Midi that I want to sell at some point, because it was a rare one that I bought on the tour, the Speedway EP. But anyhow, this is absolutely fantastic music. Loud, disruptive, chaotic, and ultimately just banging rock music. Love Black Midi. Very kind of step in the past, step in the future. Black Midi are excellent. Well worth checking out. This is something a bit different, something a bit alternative, I'd say. A$AP Rock Metal Bouquet. It was a hard listen to start with, but it's on a beautiful blue vinyl. That's lovely. I got it off Amazon. It's quite hard work getting A$AP Rock on vinyl, because he's an American artist with quite a cult record label. So, but A$AP Rock, really worth checking out. I might spin this one tonight. It's definitely got this kind of nighttime vibe to it. I love it. It's brilliant. Well worth checking out ASAP Rock. Check out his earlier stuff as well, because it's all pretty good stuff. But lastly, on today's episode, our vinyl collection, Max's music capture, is Blackalicious, Make You Feel That Way, which is a 12-inch single. It's got a cappella version of it, and it's just cool. It reminds me of early Kanye. It reminds me of early kind of conscious rap, but not that early, to be honest, but bloody good. I've got that on Vinyl Net. Well worth checking out Vinyl Net. Good website for second-hand vinyl. And there we are. That is Max's music capsule vinyl collection. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some inspiration for some new vinyl maybe. And also I would like to mention I'm starting a music podcast that the trailer's on Spotify. So if you search Max's music capsule on Spotify, you can hear my trailer for my music history podcast that is coming out very soon. Thanks guys. Please put a thumbs up, like this video, or subscribe, or leave a comment of your favourite vinyl collections. I would love to hear what you are collecting right now. Music lovers, peace. See you on Saturday.